Elohim La Lahaina Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach Wa Malaki Bahashem Harawat Bakakwarash Barakathum the Water Bible Bar Kwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching the lightwise doctrine, I say Shalom. Then we're going to get into a video where as Esau is showing his emotions, I put it like that. They caught footage of a Baltimore police officer trying to run over Jake with a police vehicle. Now, in the beginning of the video, it was stated that he stopped the dude for nothing, which is typical because all Esau do is stop people looking for a reason. You know, he disguises harassment, provocation with his provoking and potential kidnapping under the guise of law. He's enforcing the law while at the same time breaking the law. You can't do both at the same time. You either enforcing the law or breaking the law. And in most cases presented recently, it has been shown that Esau breaks more laws than he enforces as cops. Just like I did a video yesterday on the Tennessee State Troopers was pulling sober people over, giving them DUIs, knowing this. So Esau is unfit to rule, first of all, and second of all, he's the wicked. How you can't send the wicked to do righteousness. That doesn't work. That's why you got all these corrupt cops being found out to be corrupt and crooked because they are the wicked in uniform. I want to grab this copyright disclaimer before I play this video. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Let's get it. The name of this video is Esau Shows His Hatred for Jake. Don't believe me, see it for yourself.
No, all right.
Yeah, what's your reason to stop him? You ain't even got no reason to stopping him, bro. Hey, yo, walk off, Trey.
Hit the alley, yo.
Go ahead, Trey. Walk off, bro. He beating him. He ain't even got no reason to stop him. Hey, yo, what the? You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the? Bro? Yo, hell no, yo. Hey, yo.
See, now it says here, Baltimore police officer has been suspended after a viral video. Suspended now, so pretty much a paid vacation for doing wickedness. See, Esau never came out of his feelings about us. He's always in his feels. He can't do nothing without his feelings being involved.
Come back this way, yo. Yo, beating, bro. You crashing it all day. You really crashing out, bro.
This is going to be all of Edom in the near future. Crash outs, lash outs. Now, why has this cop only been suspended and not charged with attempted vehicular manslaughter? Because of Psalm chapter 73, verse 5. They're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
really crashing out, bro. He crashed his car and all that, bro.
See? This officer done wrecked the car out of emotion. His feels. He can't come out his feels. Then he's a fat dude too. So you know he's extra emotional.
Don't really try to hit my mans, bro. Don't really try to hit, bro, with the car and all that.
This is one of those stories. I mean, if it wasn't caught on camera, you might not even believe that it happened. I'm
Exactly, because Esau would have lied about it.
standing in this empty lot that you mentioned there, the tire tracks from that police cruiser just below my feet here. And this is off of Park Heights Avenue. That video was all caught on camera. Everything in that incident, I should say, was caught on camera. Here it is. We just received this permission for this earlier. This is now over 100,000 views on social media. So you can see that Baltimore police officer, he was interacting with that man there before getting back in his car and accelerating towards him down an alleyway through this field here that we mentioned, all the way through Park Heights Avenue, back onto Wiley Ave, through another alleyway. I mean, it went on for longer than a minute. Now, I just spoke to the man who was running from that police officer over the phone. He tells me the officer did hit him at one point. He says the officer originally told him to come here, but the officer wouldn't tell him why. So that's when he decided to just walk away. That's when he says the officer began accelerating towards him and he started to run. I also spoke with the man behind the camera. He tells me he and his friends were just hanging out along Wiley Avenue when that Baltimore police officer came up to them, asked them to move, and they did. And then they say the officer came back over to them, and that's when he asked that man to come over to him, the officer. Listen up.
He could have lost his life in that situation. That's all I'm saying. I'm just happy that video got seen by people like you and other people in the world.
Now, we are hearing from the mayor tonight, Brandon Scott. He says the contents of the video are deeply concerning. The officer in question has been suspended and the situation is under investigation. The Baltimore police.
See, that's that podium talk. They ain't gonna do nothing to him. And he's a Jake who has the power to punish this Edomite. But as you can see by his Roman cut-up beard, so-called beard, he's a Babylonian. He's been indoctrinated. He's just the face with no power. Just like Brendan Jackson, the mayor of Chicago. He's just a face with no power that they can blame shit on. Just like Eric Adams, the mayor of New York. He's just a face with no power that they can blame shit on.
Police Department Commissioner Richard Worley calling the video alarming, disturbing. He says that they are reviewing the officer's body-worn cameras as part of the investigation.
First I saw it, I thought it was AI. I honestly did. I thought, because you can do so many things with AI, and then we had to make sure the video was real, and then it was just one of those, like, oh no, I knew what it was going to be. It's just egregious. It is not what we want our officers doing. It is definitely not what we've been training them to do.
If you don't want your officers to do that, why don't you punish your officers according to the laws they break instead of giving them paid vacations and hoping that the public forgets? This is why these people are unfit to rule. They would deal unjustly.
And unfortunately, one bad incident like this sets you back months and years to all the progress that we've made. But
no, you didn't, because we never started trusting police. It's still F the police. So you ain't lose no ground. We still don't trust y'all because of shit like this. And situations that happen even worse than this. So there will never be trust between the police and Israelites. You can forget it. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Why the hell would we trust Slave Patrol 2025?
99% of our officers go out there every single day and do exactly what we want. Unfortunately, even when you have 2,050 officers, there's going to be some behavior that you don't like, and you just have to take quick and effective measures to correct it.
Whatever. Y'all heard the podium talk from the commissioner. He ain't gonna do shit because you could tell from his initial response that he was hoping it was AI. See, they ain't gonna do shit. The Lord is, though. Let's get some scriptures. Job chapter 9, verse 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof of not wearing who is he. That's why ain't no justice gonna really be served to these Edomites until the Lord comes and to punish them. Job chapter 30, verse 8, they were children of fools, they are children of base men, they were viler than the earth. Base man is basic. So you just a ball of emotion. That's what makes you weak. Yet you call yourself superior. And the testament to your weakness is that the fact that is you call yourself, you have to yell it to the world every 5 minutes. We're superior. We're superior. Who are you trying to convince, us or you? Because we know the truth. We know you're weak as water. And all that chest puffed out, puffing up, pretending you pissed off over nothing, that's just a bigger sign of your weakness. Tough guys don't act like that, and tough guys see right through that fake shit. See, they only tough with a gun and a badge. That's how you know they weak. Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Basic ball of emotion. Psalm chapter 37, verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. Was that not what we just saw in the video? For nothing. Esau don't need a reason to murder. He's just a bloody man. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. The Lord finna get all y'all back, man. Go to Psalm 73. We got this one before, but we can bring it out again. Psalm 73, verse 5. They're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. This is another telltale sign to let you know who's Edom. It's not just skin color or lack thereof. It's their spirit that tells you who's an Edomite. That wicked spirit, that undying hatred for Israelites. That's how you know a person has the spirit of an Edomite. Verse 6, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covers them as a garment. Exactly. Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Get this one. That ain't what I wanted. Here you go. Go to Isaiah chapter 59. Now, these are more characteristics of Edomites. This is originally talking about wicked Israelites, but you can easily apply this to Esau as well. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 3. For your hands are defiled with blood and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness. None calleth for justice, nor any pleaded for trust. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity. Verse 6, their web shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. Everywhere they go, death, violence, destruction, rape, robbery, theft, etc., lies, disease. These are the things Edomites spread. Verse 8, the way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. You better ask the other nations. That's why all the other nations are not dealing with the United States or Israelis, because they are Edomites. Yeah, you got other nations of Edom too, but the two main ones, the two main troublemakers, America and the state of Israel. That's why whoever does business with them regrets it, because they trusted their enemies. James 1:8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and double-mindedness indicates weakness. That means you're not grounded in your beliefs. You're easy to be swayed. That's weakness. It's what they say back in the world, you ain't standing on business. That's weakness. We stand on business. Keep rolling. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 5, and they will deceive everyone his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. Yeah, they go above and beyond to commit iniquity. Look how they got AI lying on us now, and they getting caught every time they put out a fake video. That's that above and beyond. They weary themselves to commit iniquity. Yeah. Just like in Proverbs chapter 4, let's get it. Above and beyond with the wickedness. Verse 16. For they sleep not unless they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Always plotting, always scheming, always on some sneak shit. That's wickedness. Go to Daniel. Hold up. That ain't it. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. So you got a wicked man in the middle who's surrounded by wicked men. This is why we don't trust the police. This is why we don't trust the government. This is why we don't trust no Edomites in power. Think about it. The wicked walk on every side. That means the wicked surrounds the vilest men are exalted. When the vilest men are exalted. That's why Trump surrounded himself with wicked men. That's why he fired all the honest, righteous people. He has to have yes men. He has to have flunkies. He has to have people who are afraid of him around him so that they can be controlled, because he's weak. A weak man needs to hang around other weaklings. That's why he hates so-called Obama, Barry Soetoro, because he perceives Barry Soetoro as being a strong man, which he's not, because he's gay. He's married to Big Mike. And then before that, he went to the University of Illinois at Chicago. And he said one of the things that he misses about college was smoking crack and sleeping with gay men. This is Barrister Toro's words. So y'all can exalt this man all you want to. We know who he really is, and he's not an Israelite. He's a Hamite. So that explains a lot, because Hamites, they have over 2,000 gods. So you know they bugged out. But Salakia for digressing to another subject. Let's get back to the matter at hand, Proverbs. It's just something I thought y'all should know about your beloved Obama. All right, let's get a few more. We can close. Get this one. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. And this is in the curses. The Lord Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the east, from the end of the earth, Salakia, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Just an animal. That's what you saw in this video. An emotional animal in uniform. But that's cool though. So the Lord got something for all that tough shit. Let's get it. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. The Lord got something for all that. You know what else he got? Let's get it. Because you ain't gonna have no gun and badge in the kingdom, homie. Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12, thus said the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and there the Don shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to mine fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. Verse 17, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. Second Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Y'all ain't got away with nothing. You just earning your judgment and proving at the same time that you are the Edomites of the Bible. Go Joel chapter 3. Verse 7. 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. So yeah, y'all finna go through everything y'all put us through double, because y'all gonna have to feel what it feels like to have your children snatched from you and sold and never see them again. You're gonna have to see what it feels like to worry about your child that you will never see again. You're gonna have to go through it. You're gonna have to see what it feels like when the Israelites bash their little heads against the stones, just like you used our children for alligator bait. You gonna see what it feels like to be out there in that hot ass sun with no melanin. That's even worse. You gonna know what it feels like to get your ass beat 6 days a week, resting on the Sabbath. You gonna know what it feels like to be nothing and to be denied everything. As it stated in Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Let's get a couple more. Verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever after your 1,000 years of slavery. Verse 18, this happens after your 1,000 years of slavery. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. So you earned your judgment fair and square. Since y'all so crazy about deporting people in a land that you stole, that the people you're deporting, they are originally from. The Lord got something for that too. Because at the end of your 1,000 years captivity, he's going to deport the whole nation of Edom from the planet. And y'all ain't coming back. Verse 21, and Savior shall come upon Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Call Halayim Lala, Hayanau Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malakia by Hashem, Harawat Wakakorash, Barakathum, the water by Babar, Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.